Welcome to Tourcron. If you're a traveler and love nature, you're at the right place. Please subscribe to us and press the bell icon. Oceania is a region that covers a large portion of the Pacific Ocean, and it is the smallest of the world's continents by land area. Oceania offers a wide range of experiences for travelers of all interests and backgrounds, from outdoor adventures and cultural immersion to relaxation and luxury. Whether you're interested in exploring the vast continent of Australia, the stunning landscapes of New Zealand, or the rich cultural traditions of the Pacific Islands, Oceania is definitely worth a visit. These are our picks for the top 59 cities to visit in Oceania. New Plymouth, a deep-water port located on the west coast of New Zealand. It is the country's only deep-water port on the western coast, making it an important location. The city is full of green parks, lush trees, and flower blossoms. Travelers can trek the 6-kilometer-long coastal walkways that run along the shoreline. The beach is perfect for surfers and swimmers. It hosts triathlon events throughout the year. Mount Taranaki is located near the city, which is a dormant stratovolcano. It stands at 2,518 meters tall and is visible from many locations throughout the region. The mountain has a rich geological history and is estimated to be around 120,000 years old. You can learn about the local Maori people at the Puka Ariki Heritage Center. The interactive museum displays around 6,000 Maori artifacts. There's also a contemporary art gallery located in New Plymouth. Geelong. This city is the starting point for anyone ready to explore the Bellarine Peninsula. The peninsula is around 100 kilometers southwest of Melbourne. Compared to the nearby Mornington Peninsula, the Bellarine is much quieter. It combines history with a modern flair. You'll find long beaches, seaside villages, cool museums, cafes, and architecture around the Bellarine Peninsula. The major city on the peninsula is Geelong. Nature lovers will enjoy a stroll around Geelong Botanical Gardens. It's devoid of urban sounds and full of birds singing. The gardens are free to enter, so make the most of exploring them. There's plenty of history to see in Geelong. You shouldn't miss the Geelong Gallery. Head just out of town to Barwon Heads, a seaside town that was featured on the TV show Sea Change. The picturesque town is ideal for spending a day at the beach. Moorea, a tropical paradise. If you're looking for a travel destination with gorgeous beaches, crystal clear water, and non-stop sunshine, Moorea is the answer to all your needs. The white sand beaches are fringed with palm trees. You'll feel like you're exploring an exotic luxury beach. Yet you don't have to be a celebrity to enjoy Moorea's shoreline. The accommodations in Moorea are unique. You shouldn't miss the chance to book an over-the-water bungalow at one of the resorts located on this island. You can sit outside your bungalow with a cold drink in your hand while watching a one-of-a-kind sunset. And if you want a break from sailing and snorkeling, you can rent a bicycle or a scooter to cruise around the island. There are guided tours of the island that will teach you about the local history and culture. The tours are ideal for culture vultures looking to learn about the island and not just spend all day basking in the sunshine. Hamilton. Another popular outdoor destination in New Zealand. If you fancy an escape to the great outdoors, you don't want to miss Hamilton. As you travel around the North Island, Raglan is situated near Hamilton, and it's a surfer's paradise. The 1966 film Endless Summer was shot there. You can take surfing lessons at Raglan or enjoy some of the best left-handers in the world out in the ocean. Hamilton is known for its beautiful gardens, parks, and riverside walks. The Hamilton Gardens has a collection of plants to explore. The city is surrounded by natural beauty, and there are many trails and waterways to explore. Outdoorsy types looking for a shot of adrenaline can ride the Timber Trail or Waikato Trail on their mountain bikes. Ancient forests, rivers, and history are all a part of this fantastic nature trail. Launceston. You'll find Launceston on the island of Tasmania. It's a modern city that combines history and charm into a fantastic package for travelers. Launceston is a UNESCO City of Gastronomy, just one of 2 in all of Australia. Not only is it the second largest city in Tasmania, but it's one of Australia's oldest settlements. Its architecture dates back to the Georgian period, although plenty of modern buildings stand there today. Culture vultures and foodies will rejoice in Launceston. The Queen Victoria Museum and Art Gallery in Australia's largest regional exhibition building and a top attraction in town. The riverfront is the place to be in the evening for dinner and drinks. Adventurers can explore Cataract Gorge, a 5-kilometer forested river reserve that surrounds a gorge. You can reach it easily from the center of Launceston. Nadi. Fiji is a beautiful island nation that offers a unique blend of natural beauty, cultural diversity, and adventure activities. It is definitely worth a visit for anyone looking for an unforgettable island getaway. You will find Nadi on the western side of Fiji's main island, Viti Levu. The city is a popular tourist destination, with tourism playing a large role in their local economy. It's known for its beautiful beaches, crystal clear waters, and stunning coral reefs. A trip to Nadi should feature a visit to the Sri Siva Subramania Temple. The colorful Hindu temple can be found in the center of Nadi. If you're interested in outdoor activities like swimming, snorkeling, and diving, then Nadi would be a great destination for you. The city is surrounded by natural beauty, and there are many islands, beaches, and reefs to explore. Whangarei. You will find Whangarei on New Zealand's North Island. Like many of New Zealand's other great travel locations, it offers visitors the chance to combine the outdoors with urban life on holiday. Mount Parahaka is the highest point of Whangarei. You can walk to the summit of Mount Parahaka through a lush forest. And if you want to do some climbing, then head to Mount Manaya. You can climb to the top in 1,000 steps and enjoy panoramic views of the area. The area was settled by Scottish explorers. The Waipu Museum, which is a short drive from Whangarei, is steeped in its Scottish history. There you can learn about the original 940 settlers to the region. Whangarei's coastline is stunning, and there's no better way to see it than by driving along the roads that snake around the coast. You'll find beaches, cafes, coastal walks, and galleries during your drive along the Whangarei coastline. Noosa. On the surface, Noosa is the stereotypical Australian coastal town. You can go to the beach and swim all day long. You can surf the great waves just off the coast. You may even head to one of the nearby national parks to see animals exclusive to Australia. Noosa is more than just your stereotypical Australian coastal town, however. Yes, you can explore the beaches and take in the great outdoors, but you can also enjoy the town's gastronomy. Noosa is known for its award-winning restaurants. There's something for everyone in this city, and foodies will find plenty of pleasure in the menus of Noosa. If you want to make something of your own or take some local ingredients home with you, then head down to the farmers market. There you'll find local produce from Noosa's farmers and growers. If you still need more convincing that Noosa is a great travel option, then check out the Noosa National Park. Inside the park, you'll find Noosa ferry pools. You can snorkel in shallow pools to explore the life below the surface. Luganville. Known as Vanuatu's second city, Luganville is a coastal town with a wealth of accommodation options. Nanda Blue Hole is arguably the most exciting attraction in Luganville. The refreshing Blue Hole is a scientific wonder. The blue waters are inviting, and visitors can swim in those waters. The freshwater oasis is surrounded by a jungle on all sides. You will have an exotic experience swimming in the Blue Hole while seeing the jungle rise around you. It is one of the most unique adventures on tap for travelers to Luganville. Napier. Situated on the North Island's eastern coast, it's a popular travel destination for locals and foreign travelers alike. You'll find vineyards and wineries producing some of the best local wines in New Zealand. You can explore one of those wineries or just order a glass from a local restaurant. Te Mata is an ideal location to see the sunrise or sunset. Outdoor lovers can climb to the top of Te Mata for views as far as the eye can see. Cycling is a favorite pastime in town, so don't forget to rent a bike and explore the various trails around Hawke's Bay. The Art Deco architecture on Marine Parade will transport you back in time to a bygone era. You can book an Art Deco tour that explores the old buildings around town. It's a great way to snap selfies of yourself in Napier. Napier houses the National Aquarium of New Zealand, one of the top tourist attractions. You'll find a variety of freshwater and saltwater animals in this aquarium. Newcastle, a vibrant city in the Hunter region, and it's the second largest city in New South Wales. It's known for its stunning beaches, which span a 10-kilometer stretch of coastline. Deciding what to do in Newcastle can feel daunting, particularly for visitors only staying for a day or two. Nevertheless, the city is home to numerous cultural attractions, which make for excellent day trips, like the Newcastle Art Gallery. It's also known for its vibrant nightlife, diverse dining options, and many cultural festivals and events. Additionally, Newcastle is an excellent destination for outdoor activities, such as visiting Bogey Hole, trekking the Fern Lay Track, or lazing on Merriweather Beach. Bora Bora. For many, an ideal vacation entails sipping on a pina colada as you watch the sunset. And in that regard, Bora Bora is one place that evokes such a paradisic feeling. This idyllic island in the South Pacific Ocean is known for its crystalline blue seas, soft white sandy beaches, and lush tropical landscape. The island is also home to a range of luxury resorts, spas, and some of the world's best diving sites. Bora Bora is an excellent destination for those seeking a romantic getaway, as the island offers a range of activities such as kayaking, parasailing, and snorkeling. One activity that's making the rounds on social media is snorkeling with sharks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience evoking a rush of adrenaline. Additionally, visitors can enjoy various cultural activities, such as visiting the island's local markets and museums. And one of the best ways to see these places littered across the island is by biking. You can rent a bicycle from the several bike rentals on the island and scour the flat, paved coastal road, 32 kilometers, seeing all that this French jewel has to offer. Christchurch. While many tourists in New Zealand might opt to skip Christchurch, which is a terrible decision on their part, for other popular spots, this town is a bustling city that has so much to offer. Located on the South Island's east coast, Christchurch is the largest city in the Canterbury region. It's known for its stunning natural beauty, picturesque parks and gardens, and vibrant and creative culture. It is home to many unique attractions, such as the International Antarctic Center, the Christchurch Botanical Gardens, art galleries, and the world-famous Canterbury Museum. For those looking for a more adventurous experience, Christchurch offers plenty of activities, from skiing and snowboarding in the nearby mountains to whale watching in nearby Kaikoura. There are also plenty of shopping opportunities with a variety of local boutiques and international stores. With its stunning natural beauty, unique attractions, and vibrant culture, Christchurch is a must-visit destination for any traveler. Darwin. A vibrant city in the Northern Territory, it is located on the Timor Sea and is well known for its tropical climate and natural beauty. The city is also home to a number of cultural attractions, including the Museum and Art Gallery of the Northern Territory, the Darwin Botanic Garden, and the Northern Territory Library. Plenty of outdoor activities, such as fishing, sailing, and surfing, are available in this area. Get up close with some of the biggest reptiles you'll ever see at Crocosaurus Cove. Additionally, Darwin is a popular destination thanks to its colorful markets and lively nightlife. The city also has an array of great restaurants, bars, and cafes to explore. Picton. A small coastal town in the Marlborough region, is one of the most revered destinations on the South Island. Perched at the head of Queen Charlotte Sound, Picton is known for its spectacular coastal scenery and its laid-back atmosphere. The town is home to a variety of activities, from kayaking and sailing to exploring the nearby vineyards. It's also an excellent base for exploring the Marlborough Sounds, with ferries running regularly from the harbor to the picturesque bays and islands. It's a beautiful opportunity for once-in-a-lifetime experiences, such as joining a postman making his rounds by boat. The town also offers a range of cafes, restaurants, and bars, as well as a vibrant art scene. Kangaroo Island. For an enthralling nature experience, you can't go wrong with Kangaroo Island. This stunning island is located off the coast of South Australia and is renowned for its pristine wilderness and wildlife and its many beaches, bays, and pristine national parks. It's home to some of the rarest species, such as the endangered glossy black cockatoo. Visitors can experience the stunning beauty of this island's untouched coastline, from gorgeous white sand beaches to the rugged cliffs and ruggedly beautiful bays. The island has plenty of activities, from exploring the vast national parks to swimming with dolphins to taking a cruise to the spectacular sea lion colony. From the unique wildlife to the abundance of activities, Kangaroo Island is a fantastic holiday destination for everyone. Suva. If there's ever a place to get away and enjoy the outdoors, it has to be Suva. Fiji's capital and the largest city is perched on the southeast coast of Viti Levu. It is the political and economic center of the country and home to some of the most beautiful beaches and coral reefs in the world. It's also one of the most budget-friendly spots in the region and has drawn the attention of many travelers in the past. From countless free attractions to cheap museums, Suva's a great place to explore and experience Fiji's unique culture and history without breaking the bank. Russell. Russell was the first permanent European settlement and has long since been a global fascination for travelers. The small town in the Bay of Islands area of New Zealand, initially known as Korororaka, first piqued the interest of travelers in the 19th century as a station for whalers. Renamed Russell in 1844, it's now one of the most romantic getaways and is also revered for its fishing and boating activities. The town also offers a variety of restaurants, cafes, and pubs, as well as a selection of shops. Russell's a great place to visit for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and enjoy the peace and beauty of the Bay of Islands. From its stunning views to its rich history, Russell will surely provide a memorable experience. You can also visit the Roberton Island from Russell by catching a water taxi, paddling a kayak, riding a jet ski, or taking your own boat out there. Adelaide. Only a handful of destinations in Australia cater to a diverse group of travelers, and Adelaide is top of that list. It's the capital of South Australia and only the 5th largest city in Australia. Yet it's world famous for its vibrant culture, friendly locals, stunning beaches, great food, wine, and festivals. Adelaide has a rich history and is home to many cultural institutions, such as the South Australian Museum, the Art Gallery of South Australia, and the State Library of South Australia. The city also has many historic buildings, including the Adelaide Town Hall and the Adelaide Oval. Stroll down the River Torrens, explore the museums and galleries, or drive to the Adelaide Hills and explore the numerous wineries and restaurants. It's also known for its beautiful beaches, including Henley Beach and Glenelg. Martinborough. If you seek a getaway from the city's bustle and work stress, this small, picturesque town in the Wairarapa region of New Zealand's North Island is the perfect destination to do so. Founded in the late 19th century, Martinborough has clawed its way up the bucket list to its quaint street tops, wineries, and activities such as cycling, horse riding, and fishing. And there's something for the history buffs, too. The town center is home to many historical buildings, including the iconic Martinborough Hotel. Martinborough is also known for its award-winning wineries, with vineyards surrounding the town, and many offer tastings, tours, and activities. There's also plenty of outdoor activities in the surrounding area, such as bushwalks and cycling trails. Cape Le Grand National Park. When visiting Cape Le Grand National Park in Australia, you will view wild coastal areas, beautiful beaches, bushwalks, bays, and beautiful scenery along the ancient and rugged coastline. Inland, you'll enjoy watching the wildlife and seeing plenty of wildflowers. The bays are those you only hear about: beautiful white sand, clear blue water, and the best camping anywhere. You can sleep so close that you'll actually fall asleep to the waves coming ashore. Whether you choose to swim, snorkel, hike, or just enjoy the view, Cape Le Grand National Park is one of the most relaxing destinations you can find. Along with the water activities, be sure to take a bushwalk, venturing out for a look at the kangaroos and possums in their natural habitat. Whatever adventure you decide to have, be sure to follow the guidelines, self-register at check-in stations, and let others know where you are. Turtle Island. Part of the Yasawa Islands in Fiji, Turtle Island is home to just 14 private villas, called bures. They're situated near the infamous Blue Lagoon. Turtle Island is not a boring location by any means. There are multiple water activities such as snorkeling and swimming, scuba diving, kayaking, and fishing. The island is also a great place to have private picnics and a romantic getaway. There are daily excursions to neighboring islands, and one of the most popular activities is sunrise horseback riding. There are multiple locations on the island where you can plan a special dinner or enjoy a few cocktails while relaxing in the land of sun and fun. Turtle Island in particular is one of the most popular honeymoon destinations, and it's easy to see why. Beauty, privacy, and activities can all be a part of the most romantic of times. However, it's worth noting that they can be quite expensive to stay on the island, and it may not be the best option for your budget traveler. Urapukapuka Island. Known to be the largest island in the Bay of Islands, Urapukapuka is considered to be a favorite among tourists. This island is a popular stopover for tour boats from Pahai and Russell Island. One reason, out of many, is for tourists to see the famous hole in the rock. While there, tourists can enjoy some amazing scuba diving, dolphin watching, and just enjoy the nature-made unique location. This is a must-see stop when visiting the Bay of Islands. It's filled with nature's beauty and history, as well as fun and sun. Urapukapuka Island has been protected by recreational reserve and is the only island open to the public since 1970. Kakadu National Park. Not only has Kakadu National Park stood the test of time, but it's also a timeless place. Kakadu National Park is an enormous park. It is a biodiverse environment with wetlands, sandstone escarpments, rivers, and tons of wildlife. Tourists will be able to see saltwater crocodiles and birds. The national park is a World Historic Site, complete with thunderous waterfalls, rainforests, and exotic wildlife. The native people are more than willing to show you their culture. There are plenty of activities for singles and the family, from nature hikes, yellow water tours, historic sites, archaeological rock art, beautiful scenery, and fun activities to enjoy, or enjoy a family camping trip in the national park. Peihe. Known as the gateway to the dive sites, Peihe sits on the North Island of New Zealand. This area is also going to lead you to white sandy beaches. One site that is a must-visit is the carved meeting house of the Waitangi Treaty Grounds, a bit of history for the founding of modern New Zealand. There's a trail that leads you to the horseshoe-shaped waterfall called Hararura Falls. With sandy golden beaches, waterfalls, walking trails, and a colorful assortment of locals that are always willing to help out, Peihe is truly the jewel of the bay. Peihe is one of the main islands in the northern region. From golf courses to walking trails to historic buildings and treaty grounds, Peihe is the place to vacation as a family or a couple. This is the place to find activities and relaxation. Uluru Ayers Rock. At the heart of the Northern Territory and in the arid desert region lies Ayers Rock, otherwise known as Uluru Ayers Rock or Uluru. It's believed to have started forming 550 million years ago and is sacred to Indigenous Australians. As a sacred site, Uluru cannot be climbed. It's a protected site and would be a breach of the Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Act. However, when you are in the area, this is a must-see addition to your vacation itinerary. To give an idea of the size, Uluru is taller than the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the Chrysler Building in the United States, and the Eureka Tower in Melbourne. You can take an unforgettable walk around the base of Uluru, and at this time, you're even allowed to touch the monolith natural structure. Kiribati, an island country in the central Pacific Ocean. It's legally known as the Republic of Kiribati. There are a total of 33 islands that make up this republic. However, only 20 of these islands are inhabited. While on vacation in Kiribati, be sure to take advantage of world-class fishing, both bone fishing and game fishing. The land of white sand beaches is a destination for those who love adventure and travel. Kiribati will challenge what you believe life should be. Kiribati is home to one of the worst battles of World War II, and visitors can still witness historical sites and artifacts from the war. Tauranga, a coastal region in the Bay of Plenty, home to historic buildings such as a Georgian home from 1847 and the Elms Mission Station. There is a rich history in Tauranga. Tourists can enjoy all the normal water activities as well as dolphin watching. With access to other islands easily had, visitors can sightsee and visit multiple locations from Tauranga, from brewery tours and beer tasting to kayaking, to visiting McLaren Falls or the Kaimai Mamaka Forest Park. There's plenty to see and more to do while here. If you want a quiet and laid-back vacation, have a picnic along the coast, go swimming, or just hiking. Walk through the town and enjoy the sights and sounds of the locals. Shop for handcrafted souvenirs made by the locals that are for sale. Cradle Mountain, the most iconic natural attraction in Tasmania, filled with mossy forests, spongy alpine grasslands, jagged mountain peaks, and glacier lakes. Cradle Mountain is a magnificent sight to visit. The weather may be warm, yet you will need to have warm clothes around the glacial lakes. For those who love nature and a variety of wildlife, Cradle Mountain is where you want to go. Some of the wildlife you are apt to see when visiting Cradle Mountain includes the Tasmanian devil, wombats, platypuses, echidna, and many more. There are 3 nature-type walks that can be had at the Cradle Mountains. These include Dove Lake and Cradle Mountain Boardwalk, and the Enchanted Walks. For adventure seekers, there are canyon adventures to be had that include waterfall jumping, natural water slides, and also abseiling. The Lost World canoeing adventures are perfect for newbies and those who don't want hardcore thrills, although those are still available at this canyon. Helicopter flights are a great option for those who want a bird's-eye view of the area. Akaroa, the most French town in New Zealand and sits on the Banks Peninsula. Akaroa is a charming and picturesque town located on the Banks Peninsula of New Zealand's South Island. The town is known for its French and Maori heritage, as well as its stunning natural beauty. Beautiful scenery filled with mountains and greenery, beaches, harbors, and a colorful town. Take a scenic harbor cruise to see the area's stunning coastal scenery and wildlife, including seals. You can also go hiking or mountain biking in the surrounding hills and forests. One location that all should visit when in Akaroa is the Giant's House, a sculpture with giant furnishings such as a piano and more. The Giant House is a work of mosaic art that is truly astonishing and more than worth a visit. Hobart. As the capital of the island of Tasmania, Hobart is filled with historic sites and buildings. Hobart is also Australia's second oldest city. Mona is a location that all should see at least once in their life. Mona is the Museum of Old and New Art. It is an underground museum that showcases the creativity of locals and others. Saturday's market has been a tradition for over half a century. The market showcases the food scene, bars, cafes, fresh produce, and more. Hobart provides visitors with archaeological fossils, historic buildings, and plenty of activities that can be done. Activities for young and old, active or relaxing, will include mountain biking, kayaking, abseiling, and rock climbing and surfing. Hobart has great food and wine atmosphere, with many of the restaurants utilizing local produce and wine. making a short trip from farm to table. So many great activities, great food, places to visit, and wildlife to see make Hobart a must-see destination. Rabaul, a township in the East New Britain province of Papua New Guinea. It is also home to the most active and most dangerous volcano in New Guinea. The Rabaul volcano has erupted and virtually destroyed the city twice since 1937. Rabaul is a great location to visit and stay on vacation. Sightseeing is a popular activity to enjoy with sites such as the War Cemetery, scenic tours, and fun-filled water adventures. Cultural tours, diving, scuba diving, snorkeling, or just relaxing in the hot springs, which are located in a beautiful natural setting, surrounded by lush tropical vegetation and a stunning mountain backdrop, with a variety of cuisines and locations to stay at. This is a top choice for adventurers. Mata. Any person, young or old, who has fallen in love with the hobbits from Lord of the Rings needs to visit Mata, New Zealand. This is the home of the Hobbiton. The Hobbiton movie set is the actual location of the Shire, Peter Jackson's famous location in the Lord of the Rings series. However, one may not see Frodo or his buddies, but you can take a tour of the location and imagine the fun they had on set making the movies. Mata is also home to some fabulous cafes and restaurants with world-class food. Visitors can take a tour that would include a banquet feast in Hobbiton. Mata has 14 national parks and tons of activities and adventures to keep your vacation happy and busy. Take a hike through the beech forest to hidden waterfalls, cycle on trails where you can enjoy the natural beauty of the location, zip line, skydive, or just relax. It is all waiting for you in Mata. Alice Springs. Alice Springs is the third largest town in Australia and went through a name change in 1933. What stands out about Alice Springs is the colorful local residents, the contemporary as well as traditional art, and the multiple natural wonders found in Alice Springs. The town is filled with historic buildings and beautiful flower gardens and is a short distance from Uluru. The town is known for its Australian charm, and it shows in each person you meet. Alice Springs offers beautiful landscapes and is the heartland of the Australian outback. Visitors can walk along the extensive hiking trails, visit the Kangaroo Sanctuary and the Reptile Center, and even check out Simpson's Gap, a natural sight to behold. You can also visit Anzac Hill and Alice Springs Desert Park. There is no shortage of fun in Alice Springs. Dunedin. Known for its mix of Maori and Scottish heritage, Dunedin also shows off its history with historic buildings of Victorian and Edwardian architecture. Here you'll find the steepest street in the world, according to Guinness World Records in 2020. Filled with large student population, there are plenty of hiking and cycling trails that crisscross this territory. These trails will give you scenic beauty, possible wildlife sightings, and quite possibly lead you to the adjoining Otago Peninsula, giving you the chance to lay eyes on yellow-eyed penguins, albatross, and colonies of sea lions. There are tours available for almost any wish, from wildlife to historic buildings, including a castle. City highlights tour as well as gorgeous gardens. From stargazing to the breweries, castles to penguins, so much to see and do in Dunedin. Dunedin is known for its amazing wildlife experiences, fabulous food, and amazing architecture. Don't forget those phenomenal sandy beaches with clear water for water activities. Cairns. Known to be the gateway to two of Australia's most iconic destinations, the Great Barrier Reef and the Daintree Rainforest, Cairns is a vibrant tropical city located in far north Queensland, Australia. Cairns is also considered to be an outdoor city. Any outdoor activity can be enjoyed in Cairns, making it a great destination location. Cairns is a diverse paradise and a land of adventure for adrenaline junkies. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the most popular getaway destinations for many. The natural beauty and the spectacular reefs, along with the ancient rainforest, will all delight and thrill visitors. The Great Barrier Reef is a location that can be seen from space. It's also part of the World Heritage Sites. Many learn to snorkel, dive, and admire the aquatic life here on the Great Barrier Reef. The Daintree Rainforest is one of the oldest and most diverse rainforests in the world. Take a guided tour or hike through the forest to see exotic plants, animals, and birds. You can also take a hike or a scenic drive through Barren Gorge National Park, which features rugged mountains, rainforest, and waterfalls. Solomon Islands. With 6 major islands and over 900 minor islands, the Solomon Islands are part of the Oceania continent and are home to some of the most pristine and untouched natural environments in the world. Visitors can explore lush rainforest, crystal clear waters, and stunning coral reefs. The Solomon Islands have many World War II sites, such as Guadalcanal, that piques the interest of many visitors. Besides the immediate attraction of history, the Solomon Islands have great beaches, with thousands of species of marine and sea life, plants, and other animals. It offers plenty of opportunities for adventure, including scuba diving, snorkeling, surfing, kayaking, and hiking. And if you're looking for a more laid-back experience, the Solomon Islands also offers plenty of opportunities to relax and unwind. You can enjoy the beautiful beaches, soak up the sun, or simply enjoy the laid-back island lifestyle. Wellington. As the capital of New Zealand, Wellington sits at the southern point on Cook Strait. It is a vibrant and cosmopolitan city, with a range of attractions and activities to suit all interests. Wellington is a busy location and becoming even more popular. You can visit National Museum of New Zealand, Botanical Garden, and there is Weta Workshop, where the Lord of the Rings movies were made. This city boasts stunning scenery, including a picturesque harbor and surrounding hills. There are many opportunities for outdoor activities, such as hiking, biking, swimming, kayaking, and the iconic cable car. Visitors will want to check out the Mount Victoria Lookout, which provides stunning views of the city with beautiful scenery. You can also hike the bridges that span canyons, view the majestic mountains, and enjoy some downtime relaxing at the beach. The city is also famous for much of the movie magic we see in many different movies, such as Gandalf the Wizard and many more. The Gold Coast. The land of fun for the whole family. It is also known as the Surfer's Paradise. That is due to the phenomenal surfing that's available all along the Gold Coast. Surfer's Paradise is a seaside resort along the Gold Coast. The resort hosts a very popular market a few evenings throughout the week. Along with a great panoramic ocean view, great food, and lively nightclubs, Surfer's Paradise is a haven of activity. The family can enjoy spending time together, having a blast at the theme parks that are famous for fun. There's also some hiking activities to waterfalls, seeing the rainforest as you travel through it, and viewing wildlife that resides within. The sunny white sand beaches can keep the little ones busy all day, swimming in the clear blue water or playing on the beach. Numerous cafes and restaurants, as well as clubs, line the Gold Coast to enjoy a bite or a drink at the end of the day. Milford Sound. A fjord located on the South Island. Waterfalls like Stirling and Boeing Falls, and there is beauty all around. The fjord is home to fur seals, dolphins, and penguins. The wildlife is not only enjoyable but fun to watch. Milford Discovery and the Observatory allow visitors to view black coral, as well as many other species of marine life. But to fully understand the pristine beauty within Milford Sound, one must actually visit. The forest-covered mountains and dark waters around the protruding mountain cliffs, and so many other wonderful activities are there for the asking. Tourists can learn about the Maori explorers and the European settlers. Also available are scenic flights, day tours, and cruises around the coastline. From delightful fishing to the underwater observatory, sailing and kayaking, there are activities for young and old. Some of these tours will take you along the coast where you can witness for yourself the thunderous crashing of the waterfalls into the fjord. Whitsunday Islands. Situated in the heart of the Great Barrier Reef lies Whitsunday Island. There are about 74 islands, part of the beautiful Whitsunday Islands. Not only can you enjoy basic camping on some of these islands, but you can also stay at some perfect locations and dine with 5-star chefs. Family fun-filled days give way to adult-enjoyed nights. It's all available. From sailing and snorkeling to diving or golfing, Your family can also rent out sea bobs or jet skis to take a ride around the coastline. Living reefs and beaches where you can scuba dive or snorkel. Ocean rafting tours are just some of the activities that will be enjoyed by all. One option that will fill you with beauty, let you see it all, is to take a boat tour around the islands versus staying in one hotel the entire trip. The tours give the opportunity to see more and do more, which is what a vacation should be. Koror. One of the Caroline Islands, which is a part of Palau, Koror is surrounded by some of the most beautiful natural scenery. You will forget Thailand. Koror is also the largest city and is the commercial center of Palau. However, it is much more than that. Koror is an ideal destination when you're ready for a break or a vacation. The island has a number of stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush rainforest that are home to a wide variety of flora and fauna. Koror is a small style of tropical paradise. Within Koror are a few cute little shops, museums, and a mix of traditional and modern-style architecture that lines the streets. The beaches, waterfalls, local breweries, and a variety of water activities can be had for families or couples. Visitors can also take a boat tour to see the other islands associated with Koror. From private little cabins to large and modern hotels, there are plenty of places to stay for your visit. A rocky Mount Cook National Park. This area is filled with beautiful scenery, activities, and stunning glaciers in Hooker Lake. Visitors and tourists can walk the 10-kilometer hike to reach the lake. The walk is filled with adventure, such as walking the suspension bridges. Those vacationing in the area can enjoy a helicopter ride, heritage tours, or even a glacier ski plane tour. And for those who love adventure, Mount Cook is the mountain that helped Sir Edmund Hillary become the climber he was. Mount Cook holds permanent snowfields. The sunsets here are amazing, and there's also an opportunity to stargaze from a local winery. For those interested, there is mountaineering courses and also guided climbing. The Mueller Hut is also a stop that should be made by all. This is an alpine backcountry hut. Be sure to follow the guidelines if you'd like to stay overnight at Mueller Hut. Port Douglas. A small resort town located in Australia, and like Cairns, Port Douglas is also a gateway to the Great Barrier Reef and Daintree National Park. The streets of Port Douglas are filled with restaurants and quaint boutique shops. This town is well known for its beautiful beaches, stunning natural scenery, and laid-back atmosphere. On the south side of Port Douglas is 4 Mile Beach, which is known for its long stretch of white sand and crystal clear water. This area is home to many water activities that are available for locals, tourists, and vacationers. Port Douglas is a great location for snorkeling, sailing, boat cruises, swimming, or relaxing on the beach. Whether you're interested in exploring the Great Barrier Reef, hiking through the rainforest, or simply relaxing on the beach, Port Douglas is definitely worth a visit. Tongariro National Park. Situated around New Zealand's 3 volcanoes, Tongariro National Park is filled with amazing and breathtaking landscapes. These views include emerald-colored waters, old volcanic lava flows, craters that continue to steam, silica terraces, and strange alpine gardens. Warnings are given that all visitors to Tongariro National Park must be sure to check the volcanic activity before venturing into the area. There are activities for every age group. These include alpine crossing, overnight hikes, nature trail hiking, as well as checking out the awe-inspiring waterfalls. For the adventurous, there's mountain biking, skiing, and snowboarding fun. There's always something happening in the Tongariro National Park that no one leaves the area without having had the time of their life and making memories. Be sure to include the water rafting and rock climbing adventures in the summer months. For the true serious adventurer, consider an overnight camping trip or stay overnight in a backcountry hut. Either way, it will be a night worth remembering. Perth. Situated in Western Australia and is the capital of the country, Perth has so much that it is known for, and so many activities to do and fun to be had. The Swan River connects the southwest coast, where there are all types of water activities to be had: swimming, boating, relaxing, fishing, and some phenomenal tours. The Cultural Center houses the Opera Company and the State Ballet. In this area, there's also a theater, a library, and a famous art gallery. The kids will enjoy the wildlife park and beaches, sci-tech, and ice arenas, creating memories that will last a lifetime. There are botanical gardens to view and great food everywhere you look. Perth is a wonderful destination with something to offer everyone. Whether you're interested in the great outdoors, culture, and the arts, or just relaxing on the beach, Perth is definitely worth a visit. Port Moresby. The capital city of Papua New Guinea, Port Moresby is home to a great anthropological collection at the Papua New Guinea National Museum and Art Gallery. Visitors can spend time walking through the 2-kilometer nature park and see how much wildlife they can view. There are gourmet restaurants, mosaic front buildings, historic war cemeteries to honor the fallen, wonderful nightlife, as well as the stilt village Koki, which should not be missed. Take a drive along the river gorge, or past the many historic buildings, or spend the day on the sandy beaches. The nightlife is interesting, as there are many landmarks in Port Moresby. Waiheke Island. The second largest island in the Gulf of New Zealand, as well as the most populated, filled with olive groves, vineyards, and beaches. Waiheke Island is a popular destination for many. The population includes many artists, the very rich, as well as middle income. It's very diverse and proud of its culture. From the gastronomical goodness to the local wineries, Waiheke does have something for everyone. From adventure and art to distilleries and diving or snorkeling, Waiheke Island will keep the young and old all busy with fun and sun. Zip lines and escape rooms, airplane tours, or relaxing along the water's edge. There's no time to be bored. Craft stores with local crafts, tunnel tour adventures, hiking and biking are all available on this island paradise. Brisbane. Famous for the Queensland Museum and Science Centre, Brisbane is filled with culture and history. The Gallery of Modern Art is also located in Brisbane, as is the Contemporary Art Museum. Mount Koot Tha is Brisbane's botanical garden that sits above the city. Brisbane is known for its youthful appeal, busy atmosphere, and endless sun. Brisbane is known to have a laid-back charm and an urban energy, and filled with adventure. Brisbane is a must for all bucket list. Plenty of river and boat cruises await those looking for fun and beauty. Brisbane is also filled with phenomenal shopping and delightful gastronomical experiences. Some activities to put on your list include taking a Segway under the Story Bridge, rock climbing on Kangaroo Point cliffs, or take a kayak for a float down the coast at night. Visitors can go sightseeing and enjoy the views from the many bridges. Adults may enjoy the numerous brewery or winery tours. Youth will enjoy the Segway options and the sandy beaches, and all the water activities available. Nelson. Located on the South Island of New Zealand, and it is the most beautiful coastal city in the country. Nelson is widely known for its stunning landscapes and peaceful atmosphere. Nelson has kept all the country's natural beauty wrapped in one place. Some of the most gorgeous landscapes in New Zealand are located in Nelson. You can visit Nelson's Lakes National Park, which is a stunning location. There is so much exploring to do in Nelson, from magnificent beaches, lakes, and mountains to fantastic art galleries and wineries. Maybe it's the sun or the natural beauty, but Nelson is the place that attracts creative people from all corners of the world. Nelson is like a paradise for nature and art lovers. Anyone who visits Nelson is left awestruck by the beauty of this place. And if you want to embrace your creative spirit with art and nature, then Nelson is definitely the place you should visit. Byron Bay. A small, beautiful, sun-kissed town located in the state of New South Wales in Australia. Byron Bay is home to some of the most beautiful beaches in Australia, and it's famous worldwide for scuba diving, whale watching, and stunning surfing beaches. Byron Bay is one of the major tourist spots in New South Wales. This gorgeous beachy town is full of fabulous streets, and the beach town vibes are immaculate. Byron Bay offers a lot of exciting destinations for tourists, but it is more commonly known for its world-famous Cape Byron Lighthouse, especially with the view of the gorgeous sunset. This place is worth visiting in Byron Bay. Natural beauty has surrounded this small town from all corners, being home to plenty of landscapes and a national park. This place is like heaven for nature and wildlife enjoyers. Byron Bay has a relaxed vibe that attracts visitors from all over the world. The town also has a variety of cafes and restaurants. Tanna. Home of the world's most accessible active volcano, Tanna is a very dangerous place located in Vanuatu. Of course, the main attraction of this place is the Mount Yasar volcano. It has been erupting for more than 800 years and has been constantly active for more than 50 years. Visitors can witness regular eruptions and see lava bombs being thrown into the air. Climbing Mount Yasar is a thrilling adventure. It's not every day that you get the opportunity to witness an active volcano up close. And it's an experience that you'll remember for a lifetime. However, it's important to note that visiting an active volcano can be dangerous, and visitors should all take necessary precautions and follow the guidelines. Rotorua. When you talk about the most naturally diverse places in New Zealand, Rotorua comes to mind. In a country full of spectacular landscapes and wilderness, Rotorua is definitely the place with the most natural beauty. Rotorua is heaven for photographers and nature lovers. Visiting Rotorua is like going on an adventure where you discover geothermal wonders, breathtaking natural beauty, and the fantastic Maori culture. This place has many exciting things, from natural beauty to culture. Rotorua is a world-famous site for its geothermal valley. It's a jaw-droppingly cool place to visit. The youngest geothermal valley in the world has around 200 hot springs, and paying a visit to this place is definitely going to be an adventurous tour. Every trip to New Zealand is complete with visiting Rotorua. Canberra. The enchanting capital of Australia is definitely a place worth visiting. Canberra is like a mystery for people who are not natives. Many don't even know that it's the capital of Australia and not Sydney. Canberra is not just a hotspot for the government of Australia. It's so much more than that. Canberra is home to some of Australia's best exhibitions of culture, showcasing art, history, and even wildlife that played a vital role in making Australia what it is today. When you need a getaway from Sydney, get in touch with nature, and interact with some adorable Aussie animals, Canberra is the place to visit. Canberra offers a detailed guide on the history of Australia with museums and national icons. Canberra is the perfect place to spend some quality time in Australia. Queenstown. New Zealand is the country with the most diversity when talking about natural beauty. This country is blessed with gorgeous landscapes and wildlife. Queenstown is just the same. It's a town located on the South Island, and this place offers spectacular scenery against the dramatic Southern Alps. Queenstown is undoubtedly the most famous spot in New Zealand for tourists. Unlike other places on South Island, Queenstown offers a more positive and activity-focused approach instead of a relaxed and absorbed approach. Here you can do a lot of activities like bungee jumping, hiking, and skiing on Mount Cardona. Queenstown Hill is the most hyped place, and rightfully so, because once you get there, you understand what the hype was about. The view is breathtaking. Queenstown is like a hub of adventure. It's a place that is bursting with adrenaline and fun, and once you're here, you'll fall in love with this place. Queenstown and the surrounding areas are used as locations for several scenes in the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy. The town of Arrowtown, which is near Queenstown, was also used as a filming location for some scenes. Melbourne. We've all heard of this gorgeous coastal capital of Victoria in Australia. Melbourne is also known as the heart of Australia, the most famous city in the country. People from all over the world visit this place for different reasons. The food, the art, the coffee, and sports culture are some of the world-famous things in Melbourne. Melbourne also has consistently ranked among the most livable and lively cities in the world, and rightfully so. The city is full of life, art, color, beauty, and culture. There's not a dull moment when you're in Melbourne. The city is exploding with tourist attractions, natural beauty, food, culture, and art. The sports culture here is also worth exploring, considering that the city is quite literally known as the sporting capital of the world. There's also a variety of restaurants, and the food is amazing here, just like the city itself. Samoa. The beautiful island of Samoa has an abundance of places to see. Samoa is a small island country full of interesting places, and there is not a single moment where you'll be bored while you're in Samoa. Samoa is the best example of how size really doesn't matter. In fact, it is actually great because you can easily explore the whole island and have an incredible time on your tour. The magnificent beaches here are definitely worth visiting. For nature lovers, there's no lack of incredible scenery when visiting Samoa. It is a paradise for nature lovers. Samoa offers a peaceful time along with an adventurous trip. Samoa is a wonderful destination for those looking to experience a unique island culture, relax on beautiful beaches, and explore stunning natural scenery. Auckland. The most famous and one of the major cities is located on the North Island of New Zealand. Auckland is known for the perfect mix of city sophistication and a stunning natural environment. Auckland is also the largest city in New Zealand. The town has plenty of amazing sights to see, from malls and eateries to museums, galleries, and theaters, while at the same time, it offers the most stunning views of natural beauty and some peaceful, therapeutic natural landscapes. And hiking in Hanua Ranges takes you to a therapeutic time with nature away from the city. Besides all that, the city's nightlife is also fascinating. The city literally never sleeps. And if you have any doubt about that, visit Auckland's night markets. You can visit the iconic Sky Tower, which stands at 328 meters and offers stunning panoramic views of the city. Auckland also has several excellent museums, including the Auckland Museum and the Museum of Transport and Technology. Auckland has some amazing and delicious food, too. Sydney. The city that has it all. No kidding. There are few cities in the whole world that come close to Sydney. From natural beauty to heritage, history, culture, and modern life, Sydney has abundance in everything. Sydney is one of those places that you know you can't miss out on. Sydney has to offer some of the most delicious cuisine that you'll find nowhere else in the entirety of Australia. Sydney Opera House is famous worldwide, and it's definitely a place worth visiting. The rocks are the oldest part of Sydney, and the tour to Sydney is incomplete without visiting that place. Additionally, Sydney is a great destination for outdoor enthusiasts, with plenty of opportunities for hiking, cycling, and water sports. The nearby Blue Mountains and the Hunter Valley wine region are also popular day destinations. To put it simply, Sydney is a city that will keep you on your toes all the time because of how many fun and interesting places it has to offer. So which city did you like the most? Tell us in the comments and let us know which city is your favorite.